Hello and welcome to For Your Journey. I'm Travis.
And I'm Andrew.
And today we're going to talk about the Steelers. So I know it's football season and we're, not going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, but we're going to be talking about stealing in general, kind of the commandment of stealing right now. And it's October, and the Divine Service themes for the Apostolic Church worldwide is focusing on the commandments, the 10 commandments, and there's one focusing on stealing. So it's going to kind of be our topic today, and one of the most commonly known, most basic principle understanding of stealing is, taking someone else's property or something that belongs to them without having the permission or the legal right to do so.
Yeah, and that's so easily, initially you're thinking about stealing an object, but that easily extends then to immaterial things.
Mm-hmm.
You can think of plagiarism, or maybe you just it's not quite you're like, oh, it's not really plagiarism. I just kind of I found this on a blog. It's it's not like an author. It's well, that counts too. That's
right.
You're copying someone else's work. If you don't give credit, it's stealing.
Yeah.
And that I think we understand that pretty easily.
Yeah, even from a less legal form or a less legal approach, but still an ethical part, you can consider that how people steal each other's maybe dignity or bring up things from people's past or something like that. By robbing people of something personal and emotional, not necessarily a property, but you're stealing something without them giving it.
Yeah, and that dignity, that's a gift from God. We are people made in God's image. That's true of all people made in God's image. And so when we do something to sort of taint that or to disturb that, we're taking that gift away from a person.
Yeah, and some of the things that would fall into that category would be like bullying. You're stealing someone's dignity, their right to just be and live and exist and all kinds of things.
Yeah, really exerting power over them and taking away the ability to be comfortable in a situation. And it can even be it could be something like a put down where you're just kind of really drawing attention to a mistake or an issue like that. Or it could be like what you said, exposing something from the past that really can just be, just let it go.
And if you're doing that, and especially if it's something that they've worked on overcoming or either whether it's a behavior or a specific event that they've reconciled or whatever, you're stealing the progress and the reconciliation they've made since then. And that's
just snatching it away.
There's no reason to do that, you know? Or,
and it's easy to minimize all of this.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes, I just hear a lot everyone's doing it. I'll be doing something that might just be a little bit off, and I'll say, but everyone around me is doing the same thing.
Right.
So it's not a big deal.
Or it's a victimless crime. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Or if it is something physical, like a physical good, they build that into the price. They expect it. So, it's okay to take something. It's it doesn't matter.
And even if no harm intended, you're not trying to bully someone, you're not trying to steal. Still, the act is done.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to rob this artist of their profit margin.
Yeah.
I was just burning a CD.
Yeah.
But it's still stealing.
You're taking something without the constructs in place to have compensation for that or whatever it is, or something as simple as office supplies. There's a whole closet full of paper clips. They're not going to miss 3 paper clips.
One.
Or one even. I guess.
Right.
Yeah, even one counts.
Even one.
Yeah. People. It's always easy to justify it for yourself when you're the one benefiting from whatever the action is or whatever the result is. Stealing people's time even. That's not something we want to be pursuing either, and doing it maliciously. If you're wasting someone's time because they have other things to do.
Yeah, a little filibuster. Or
something.
Yeah.
That's a great point. It's a great point.
Right. And these things are all super important. One of the themes coming up this month is that for Divine Services are that there are no thieves in the kingdom of God. Mm-hmm. So this isn't a light subject matter. We're saying there's no room for a person who's willing to steal in the kingdom of God.
Great.
And so we've got to be making this continuous progress towards modifying our behaviors.
Yeah, and we hopefully are taking this progress by identifying those behaviors and realizing, is this stealing? Even if it's a victimless crime, even if it's not something physical, if it's just anything at all, like, is this how it's supposed to work? If there's a cost involved, if there's some kind of a cost involved, and we're not following that as
right
social construct, that's a problem. We have to continually be identifying those things and minimize that in our lives.
Yeah, great.
So, all right. Well, thank you for joining us on this episode of For Your Journey. Hopefully you didn't feel like we were stealing any of your time and that you felt this was a beneficial 5 minutes. If you have any suggested questions or topics for future discussion, you can find us on Facebook or Twitter. And once again, I'm Travis.
And I'm Andrew.
And this has been For Your Journey.